The incessant pursuit of the World Series continues, and the relentless Atlanta Braves front office, unwavering in its mission, is making calculated, surgical moves to secure not just another division title, but the ring we all expect. Chop on. To achieve this, every roster piece is scrutinized, and in this scenario, roster management has become an art, culminating in the breaking news of the signing of right-handed pitcher Ian Hamilton. The organization just inked a one-year, non-guaranteed contract with Hamilton, a 30-year-old arm who brings 6 seasons of Major League experience. But what did the Braves see in him? They saw the upside he displayed in 2023 when, with the New York Yankees, Hamilton delivered a stellar 2.64 ERA and, crucially for modern baseball, a 28.9% strikeout rate. That is the kind of dominance that can turn a game. Although he finished 2025 in AAA and was subsequently non-tendered by the Yankees, Hamilton's overall track record across 150.1 career innings is solid, boasting a 3.59 ERA and a 1.28 WHIP. This is a bet on an arm that knows how to dominate and is now highly motivated to prove he belongs at the highest level. The Braves brass is banking on the recovery of that stuff to add depth and fire to our bullpen. To accommodate Hamilton on the 40-man roster, Atlanta made a tactical chess move and optioned right-handed pitcher Anthony Molina to AAA Gwinnett. This is not a simple move. It is the famous cost of opportunity, where a prospect like Molina, who still has time for development, is temporarily sacrificed to make room for a potential immediate bullpen contributor. 40-man roster management is tight, and every spot is crucial. Now, the part that will really set spring training on fire is the competition Hamilton is about to face. He is entering an open battle for one of the few remaining bullpen spots. The backbone of our squad is established. Closer Raisel Iglesias, the monster Robert Suarez, and the setup men, Dylan Lee and Aaron Bummer. These 4 are practically guaranteed. The fight is for those last few seats, and the addition of Hamilton exponentially increases the pressure. The non-guaranteed contract is the smartest move by the front office. The Braves are maximizing budget and control simultaneously. Hamilton will have to fight tooth and nail against a group of pitchers who are in a delicate situation because they are out of minor league options, meaning they cannot be sent to the minor leagues without passing through waivers. We are talking about names like Joel Payamps, Danny Young, Bryce Elder, Grant Holmes, Jose Suarez, and Joey Wentz, all desperate to secure their place. Hamilton's inclusion in this elite group of competitors is proof that Atlanta is unwilling to settle for anything less than excellence. The risk for the Braves with Hamilton is minimal. If he fails to impress during spring training, the team can remove him from the 40-man roster, and the financial loss will be at most 30 days of termination pay, should the cut occur after the 16th day of spring training. It is a high-stakes tryout for the player and near zero risk for the club. But the potential gain, that is huge. If Hamilton makes the team, his contract becomes guaranteed, and chop on, the Braves will maintain control over him through arbitration eligibility until 2028. This is acquiring strikeout talent under highly favorable conditions, securing years of potentially low-cost service. It is the champion's mindset: minimal risk, maximum potential gain. Bullpen depth is the pillar of our long journey, which must end with the pennant and the ring. Hamilton is yet another arm added to the mix. The message to the rest of the league is clear. The Atlanta Braves will not stop pursuing improvements. Every move is calculated. We want the top of the division again, and more than that, we want the title. And Hamilton is a pawn in this war. We will closely follow his struggle in spring training and hope he proves he has the Atlanta Braves DNA. It is time to chop on and focus on victory because every signing takes us closer to October. The urgency we expected in the arms market just hit Atlanta. Chop on, fans. The pursuit of the World Series allows no pauses, and the signing of right-handed pitcher Ian Hamilton is a surgical move on our already congested 40-man roster. It is time to optimize the team that dominates the National League East Division, and bullpen depth is the secret to maintaining this hegemony. Hamilton arrives with a one-year, non-guaranteed contract, but with the potential firepower that can ignite the fight for spring training spots. Management is showing that the competition is real, and there is no room for complacency. To make room for Hamilton, right-handed pitcher Anthony Molina was optioned down to Triple-A Gwinnett. This is the first chess piece that shows the win-now mentality. Molina is potential, but Hamilton is a pitcher with a recent track record of high performance, and that is where the analysis deepens. At 30, Hamilton has 150.1 innings pitched over 6 major league seasons in his history, boasting a 3.59 ERA and a 1.28 WHIP, more than respectable numbers for a reliever expected to absorb middle innings. What truly shines is the 2023 season, a crushing 2.64 ERA, with a 28.9% strikeout rate wearing the Yankees uniform. This is high-leverage material, a guy who can come in the 6th or 7th inning and shut down an opposing lineup. He is the type of player we need to ensure victory and not rely solely on the offensive strength of our chop-on lineup. Of course, there are caveats. He was released by the Yankees after spending the last 2 months of the 2025 season in Triple-A after recording a 4.28 ERA in 40 MLB innings. This performance roller coaster is why he signed a non-guaranteed contract. Management is making a low-risk, high-reward gamble. If he regains his 2023 form, he is a steal. And here is the crux of the news: the bullpen fight. Raisel Iglesias, Robert Suarez, Dylan Lee, and Aaron Bummer are, realistically, sure names in our bullpen. What remains are the flexibility spots, the positions that require more versatility. Hamilton will fight for one of those spots, but he is not just competing against the field. He is competing against a group of pitchers who are out of minor league options. Think of the spring training drama: Joel Payamps, Danny Young, Bryce Elder, Grant Holmes, Jose Suarez, and Joey Wentz. If management does not put these guys on the opening day roster, they will have to be traded or designated for assignment, which means a real risk of losing talent for nothing in return. Hamilton, with his non-guaranteed contract, adds a layer of complexity and pressure to this scenario. Hamilton's contract is an ultimatum. He has to be indisputably better than at least one of these out-of-options guys to secure his spot and force the waiver or trade of one of them. If he is included on the opening day roster, his contract becomes guaranteed, and, crucially, the Atlanta Braves secure control over him through arbitration eligibility until 2028. This is thinking long-term with a short-term tactical move. If he is cut before opening day, the Braves have to remove him from the 40-man roster, which would also require a trade or DFA, unless he is cut before the 16th day of spring training, which would result in only 30 days of termination pay. In short, the risk is that Hamilton will have to go through waivers if cut after the initial period, and the organization is unwilling to lose a talent with 2.64 ERA potential for nothing. This is a move for depth and competition that we demand from the team that enters every year with World Series expectations. Hamilton is a golden opportunity for us to reinforce the middle of our bullpen with an arm that has proven it can dominate at the highest level, and all for minimal financial risk. He needs an excellent preseason, because the competition is hungry and the pursuit of victory is the only goal. Spring training will be an internal battleground. May the best man win, and may he help us keep the chop on burning. With Marcell Ozuna's guaranteed permanence, our offense has the firepower we need to pulverize any defense in the National League and continue to dominate the East Division. Ozuna, with his $16 million contract option exercised for 2025, is the piece that keeps the overwhelming core of this team intact, proving that management is focused on the only acceptable result: the World Series. It is a clear signal to MLB that the chop-on is stronger than ever and that the streaks of historic division wins will continue, no matter what. The Braves are coming to win, and the starting lineup is the main weapon of this mission. So, Chop on generation. What do you think of the permanence of Big Bear Ozuna and the future of our offense? Comment below your home run projection for him next season. Leave a like to show your unconditional support, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any urgent analysis, and activate the bell so we can be the first to inform you about the road to the title. Thanks, Atlanta faithful.